In the coming months, you may notice fewer RVs and trailers parked along Lompoc City streets. KSBY's Jacob Dizon heard from city officials and has the latest on the new restrictions.
Here off Pine Avenue in Lompoc, several miscellaneous RVs can be seen within walking distance to many nearby homes. Neighbors say over the years they've dealt with heaps of garbage and heightened safety concerns caused by those leaving their RVs out on the streets for multiple days at a time, and in turn, Lompoc City leaders have taken action.
I've been noticing them a little bit more recently.
There's like an RV that sometimes parks where some of my neighbors are. I don't know if they're visiting or just like they just parked there for a while.
10 years ago, you didn't see any. Like nobody was just living in them on the streets. They were more for like camping, like what they're supposed to be for. And like now they're just everywhere.
In response to these concerns, the Lompoc City Council voted 3-1 to limit overnight RV parking in the city and require residents to pay a $55 fee in order to park an RV on the street within 100 feet of their homes.
That would probably help a little bit. Like hopefully it'll make people not just park wherever they want.
Others added that while RVs have been a nuisance in their neighborhoods, they worry about how the ordinance will impact Lompoc's unsheltered population.
These people are going to end up not be able to park like they do right now because they won't have a permit, and they'll probably end up having to go somewhere else where they're not restricted that way.
City officials say the newly approved ordinance will now prohibit the parking of recreational vehicles on city streets between the hours of 10 p.m. on one day and 6 a.m. the next morning unless a permit is acquired. Supporters believe it will alleviate traffic and parking impacts, but Leonard Hauk argues more action is needed.
My take is that they do need a place to park their RV. It's difficult to be living in the woods or the riverbed or creek or even on the streets. So this is like the last ditch home they have.
I also tried speaking with the owners of multiple RVs parked throughout town, but they declined to comment. It's expected that the Lompoc Police Department and city code enforcement staff will soon begin administering RV parking permits and enforcing the new restrictions. In Lompoc, Jacob Dizon, KSBY News.
City residents will only be allowed to request a permit for one RV to be parked near their home, which will be valid for 1 year.